For decades, we've been told conflicting information when it comes to eggs. Are they detrimental to your heart or not? Do they cause cholesterol levels to rise? Should you stay away from them completely? Anyone might feel perplexed and overwhelmed by these questions. To fully clear up any doubt, we'll explore the facts about eggs and heart disease in today's video. We'll examine the science, review some significant research, and dispel the myths about this contentious meal. Additionally, we'll go over the primary issues that might arise with eggs and teach you how to prevent them. As we uncover the facts regarding eggs and heart disease, we'll keep you informed so you can make the best decisions for your heart and general health. Stay tuned. We want to make sure you get the latest info so that you can live a long, healthy life. We guarantee both you and your heart will love them. Okay, let's go. The notion that dietary cholesterol and saturated fats are the main causes of heart disease was first proposed by Ancel Keys in 1961. Despite growing evidence to the contrary, this idea swiftly took center stage as the prevailing message. The debate has changed over time, with many medical professionals and researchers now doubting that saturated fats and cholesterol are the real causes of heart disease. For example, in the well-known Rotterdam trial from 2004, researchers discovered that those who ingested more eggs, cheese, butter, and liver had reduced incidences of heart disease. It has been demonstrated that certain foods, which are often classified as bad cholesterol foods, may lessen cardiac calcification. Similarly, there is the French paradox, which refers to a group of individuals who consume large amounts of butter and high-fat cheese on a daily basis, but have low rates of heart disease. According to statistics, only 50% of people who have heart attacks have high cholesterol, meaning that the other 50% still get heart attacks even when their cholesterol is within the acceptable range. It's interesting to note that some research even implies that those with greater cholesterol may live longer. For example, a 1992 study conducted by American experts discovered a correlation between low cholesterol and a higher risk of death from respiratory and gastrointestinal disorders. For 15 years, the same study tracked over 100,000 healthy Americans and found that people with low cholesterol were more likely to be hospitalized for infectious infections. Similarly, compared to individuals with greater cholesterol concentrations, patients with low LDL cholesterol concentrations, which are dropped due to statin use, have a considerably increased chance of receiving a cancer diagnosis. According to a 2007 meta-analysis of 23 studies published in the BMJ, this highlights the fact that there's more to keeping low cholesterol than just following that strategy. Now, while cholesterol may not be dangerous by itself, damage or oxidation to cholesterol might cause issues. When cholesterol particles come into contact with free radicals, unstable chemicals that harm bodily tissues and cells, oxidation takes place. These can be brought on by smoking, eating unhealthy food, and other things. Oxidized cholesterol particles cause cellular integrity and function to be compromised, which leads to inflammation and a host of illnesses. Oxidized particles are more likely to build up and harm arterial walls, resulting in plaque deposits, which in turn cause the arteries to narrow and lose their elasticity, eventually developing into the disease known as atherosclerosis. The idea is that we should consider cholesterol quality in addition to cholesterol levels. However, what about eggs in particular? According to a study that was written up in the Journal of Nutrition, eating 3 eggs a day helped overweight participants' cholesterol levels. 28 overweight or obese men were chosen by the researchers, and 50% of them consumed 3 eggs a day in addition to a diet low in carbohydrates. The carbohydrate restriction decreased the risk of metabolic syndrome in both groups. On the other hand, the egg group also saw a rise in HDL cholesterol, or good cholesterol. In order to maintain the proper functioning of the entire system, HDL is responsible for moving excess cholesterol from the circulation to the liver for processing and excretion. You may be wondering why eggs are so delicious and whether there are any drawbacks. With their extensive spectrum of vital vitamins, minerals, and micronutrients, eggs have a comprehensive nutritional profile that makes them a complete diet. Their high-quality protein composition, which includes all 9 necessary amino acids, is one of their most prominent advantages. These amino acids are essential for several processes, including immunological response, tissue repair, and muscular development. Eggs' full protein helps to synthesize hormones and enzymes and is a key source of energy. Additionally, monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, which are good sources of healthful fats, may be found in eggs. The synthesis of hormones, the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins, and brain function all depend on these fats. Additionally, omega-3 fatty acids, which are known to lower the risk of heart disease, support cognitive function, and control inflammation, are found in eggs. They also include a good amount of iron, zinc, and selenium, which are essential for the synthesis of red blood cells and the health of the immune system, as well as vitamins A, D, E, K, and B, which support strong bones, clear vision, and normal nerve function. For a single item, this has an incredibly rich nutritional profile. As if that weren't already remarkable, one of the finest natural sources of choline is eggs. The synthesis of cell membranes requires choline. Given that it promotes embryonic brain development and may assist to avoid neural tube abnormalities, it is especially crucial during pregnancy. Choline insufficiency is linked to several issues in later age, such as increasing homocysteine levels, fatty liver disease, renal and pancreatic issues, muscle degradation, and a higher risk of cardiovascular disease. As a result, consuming eggs is a healthy method to obtain adequate choline and prevent insufficiency. Furthermore, special antioxidants in eggs such as lutein and zeaxanthin promote eye health by protecting against macular degeneration and cataracts. Finally, eggs have a low glycemic index, meaning they do not cause a spike in blood sugar levels, which is important for keeping diabetes at bay and supporting heart health. Alright, so that's one advantage of eggs. We'll talk about the cautionary points next. It's crucial to take production methods into account in addition to food type when making meal choices. For example, compared to eggs from caged chickens, eggs from pasture-raised and free-range hens have greater levels of omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin D, vitamin E, and other vital minerals. This is due to the fact that hens kept on pasture are free to move about, graze for a variety of foods, and exhibit their natural behaviors. On the other hand, chickens kept in cages are usually kept in tiny areas, are unable to walk, and only consume commercial chicken feed. Imagine a human locked in a cage, unable to eat real food or walk and exercise. That's not going to produce healthy offspring in the pasture-raised hen. All of this contributes to better egg quality and greater benefits when we eat them. Perhaps you're wondering if it truly makes that big of a difference. Yes, is the response. Researchers examined in 2019 how human bodies react to food derived from animals bred in various environments. Consuming similar foods from animals bred differently, such as eggs, cheese, beef, and butter, was found to significantly alter levels of critical human health indicators, such as omega-3 fatty acids, conjugated linoleic acid, and inflammatory components. Put another way, eating an egg from a cage, which has very little omega-3, may cause your inflammatory indicators to rise. Conversely, an egg reared on pasture, which has a high omega-3 content, may actually lower inflammatory indicators. Researchers concluded that the way the animals are raised does indeed lead to significantly better effects on health in humans who consume their products. All of this emphasizes the fact that the issue is not whether eggs are good or harmful. I want to know if you are purchasing high-quality eggs. The good news is that you can improve your chances simply by choosing to purchase free-range and pasture-raised eggs. Many meals exhibit similar tendencies. It is well known that beef raised on grass has more good fats and fewer substances that cause inflammation than cattle raised on grains or soy. Fish that is captured in the wild also has a tendency to be healthier than fish that is farmed, as farmed fish are frequently given antibiotics and grown in cramped spaces. The dietary and environmental differences between wild-caught fish lead to an improved nutritional profile and reduced possible health hazards. Furthermore, in a groundbreaking 2021 investigation, researchers peered in and found that, in comparison to grain-fed milk, grass-fed milk had noticeably greater quantities of micronutrients such as terpenoids, phenols, carotenoids, and tocopherols. The notion that the nutritional value of animal products is directly influenced by their raising practices is further supported by the fact that these nutrients have anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, antiviral, and anti-carcinogenic qualities. There you have it then. There's much more to the whole story concerning eggs and heart disease than just a simple good or bad. If you select premium, pasture-raised eggs, cook them in the appropriate fats, and prepare them in a way that retains their benefits, eggs may be a nutritional powerhouse. Thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a comment if you have any questions or want to share your experience with eggs in your diet. And don't forget to subscribe for more tips on how to live a long and healthy life.